All right, good evening. We'd like to welcome you to the Elmore County Commission work session dated Monday, March 14, 2022. We will call this meeting to order. We do want to extend a warm welcome to all of those who are visiting with us today. I don't know if it's daylight savings time or what, but the crowd has certainly diminished from our last meeting. So, but we are pleased to have those of you who are with us here today. I know we have a young scout with us today, Matt Rogers, and your son. Will you stand up and tell us your name? All right, thank you. So Rutledge is here as a part of his requirement for one of his merit badges, and so we appreciate him being here and taking part in these civic matters. We will begin with our regular business, a review of the minutes of the February 28, 2022 Commission meeting. Any comments or questions? Hearing none, we'll proceed a review of the memorandum of warrants for the period of February 19, 2022 through March 4, 2022. Mr. Byer?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, for that time period, the memorandum of warrants was $1,661,948.62.
All right, thank you. Any comments or questions? All right, hearing none, we will proceed now with our new business. Discuss accepting resignation of Janice Horton from the Wetumpka Impact Crater Commission. We recently received her letter of resignation, and we appreciate her service in that capacity. The next item, consider one appointment to the Wetumpka Impact Crater Commission. Appointment is due April 11, 2022. So I'd encourage any commissioners who know of anyone who would have a desire to serve in that capacity representing the County Commission as one of our nominees or appointments to the Impact Crater Commission. Please encourage them to contact our staff and complete the necessary paperwork to have their name submitted for an appointment. Next item, discuss setting a public hearing to consider the proposed vacation by adjoining landowner of an unnamed road off Shadowwood Lane. Mr. Byer?
Chairman, Commissioners, this is a petition that we received for an old right-of-way through an older subdivision. It's not been developed out. This public hearing that is proposed would be on our County Government Day in April.
All right, thank you. Any comments or questions? All right, hearing none. Next item, consider awarding bid inquiry 2022-PW7 tennis courts, Wetumpka Recreational, to the lowest responsible bidder. Mr. Byer?
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, this is a rebid of this work that was originally bid in the summer. We had no bidders at that time. This time we had 3 bidders for this work. War Construction was the low bidder for this project, and we recommend award to them.
All right, thank you. Any comments or questions? All right, hearing none, we will proceed. Consent docket, approved travel memorandum, personnel notifications, notification of hire of Garrett Hartzog, equipment operator 1, fill vacant slot, effective 3/14/2022. We'll proceed now with reports to the commission. Mr. Byer.
Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, I have 3 items for you this evening. First, our budget request for the FY23 budget started going out last week. Our CFO, Mike Knighton, has been working with the department heads to get that out. We're asking for those to be turned back in by May 6th, and then we will be establishing our budget meetings with the departments as we have done the last several years. That'll be the end of May, first part of June. We are working on finalizing the Aero contract. County Attorney has been working on that over the last several days, and we just sent a draft contract to Aero this afternoon. Once that contract is executed, the next step will be to finalize our communication with the public about signing up for the new service and then being able to execute delivery of the new cans to them. The last thing I was going to report was our herbicide operations started in our public works last week, and our anticipated start to mowing has been moved up from previous years. We will start mowing April 1st on the right-of-ways. So we'll get a little bit of cutting done before our county cleanup day. So, Mr. Chairman, that's all I have in the way of report. Y'all have any questions for me?
All right, thank you. We appreciate that report. Now we'll proceed with reports from the commission, beginning with Commissioner Hines.
Thank you, Chairman. First, I'd like to thank our news outlets for all the help that they've been giving us on our cleanup. They've really been promoting it and putting it out there for us, and I greatly appreciate that. Just a reminder that our spring cleanup is April the 22nd through April the 24th. At that same weekend, we'll be having the Russell Lands, Lake Martin will be having theirs, and also Hobo on that Saturday will having theirs. So the whole county will be going through a nice cleanup process in April. Just reminding everyone to go on our website and continue to register their groups, the churches, sports teams, Boys and Girl Scouts, any clubs that's out there. We would welcome all of them. Matter of fact, I'd like to congratulate our hopeful girls sports teams. They got a little head start. They wanted to do a little pre-cleaning, so they got out this last weekend and picked up a lot of trash around the Hopeful area and the Slap Out area there. So I greatly appreciate them. That's all, Chairman.
Thank you. Commissioner Daughtry?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I want to give kudos to our economic development staff. I know they were in some way involved in helping to acquire the new business that will take the place of the old mill on just the outskirts of Wetumpka. And I know there are a lot of behind-the-scenes work that they do that they don't get credit for, that we don't see. But I just want to tell them how much we appreciate them. Even last week, they were over in my district, District 2, outside of Tallahassee, at Monster Mountain there, seeing how they could help that business there to any way that they could. So they're behind the scenes in a lot of areas, helping businesses that we never know about. So thank you very much. That's all I have, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Commissioner Mercer?
Thank you, Chairman. I have a few things related to economic development. The first is I'd like to report that the Alabama Department of Labor is reporting to us that we have a 2.6 unemployment rate in Elmore County this past January, which compared to January of 2021, it was 3.3%. So that's a positive decrease, and we appreciate all the effort that our businesses in the county put forth to keep the people of the county employed. Also, as Commissioner Daughtry mentioned, I do want to thank ACETA and their efforts as they work with the Alabama Department of Commerce to announce Bella and Cambris this last week going into a portion of the old Russell building. As we have all seen, they will be starting a textile cutting facility there with an initial $11.9 million capital investment and about 500 jobs. That's a significant increase in money into the county, and also the availability of jobs, which are high-paying jobs for our citizens. So we welcome this company to our county. We look forward to seeing the benefits they're going to bring our citizens, and also how we can help them be successful in Elmore County. The last thing I'd like to report on is I want to thank ACETA for their effort in working with the Alabama High School Rodeo Association at the Brush Poppers Cowboy Church this past weekend, where they put on a rodeo. Was a great event. I know Chairman Stubbs spoke at the event to welcome the crowd, and we appreciate him taking time out on a cold Saturday morning to do that. But we appreciate everyone's hard work and everyone that volunteered to bring this event to the county. That's all I have, Chairman.
All right, thank you. I appreciate my fellow commissioners. As y'all are aware, Commissioner Lewis, or now Commissioner Jackson, is not here with us this evening. She had a wonderful wedding on Saturday evening, and we had an opportunity to celebrate with her and Regis and family and friends. It was a great event, and we certainly wish them well on their marriage and on the time that they have together here this week. So she is certainly excused from being with us tonight. A couple of things, as my fellow commissioners mentioned, economic development. We had a big victory recently with the progress made at the Russell plant. I continually hear from people that they drive by and wonder, what's going on, or why isn't it occupied, or all of these questions. And I'm certainly appreciative of our economic development team and working with the state to make sure that it's occupied and providing substantial job opportunities for the people of Elmore County. I'd encourage all of you to take the opportunity in the coming weeks to be engaged in the community with our youth. We do have spring break coming up in all of the schools, and I hope that we can find meaningful ways for them to be occupied and safe. We do have the time change, and that often brings a lot of life back to our community and just to everyone in general. So we want to look for ways in which we can serve others and encourage people to do the right thing. As Mr. Byer mentioned, I've been receiving a lot of questions as my fellow commissioners with regards to the Arrow trash disposal contract and billing questions with Waste Management and how that's going to proceed. So those things are all being worked out. Waste Management has done a great job of answering questions that people may have if they pay a quarterly bill and there's really only 2 months left on the contract. So am I supposed to pay a full 3 months, or how does that work? And most of their billing is coming out as either just 2 months or it's coming out with a full 3 months. I've seen a few like that where they then refund that third month. So it's definitely being worked on, and we encourage our citizens to reach out if they have questions on that, and to be patient, because Arrow will be reaching out to all of the Waste Management customers to establish new service, new contracts, new trash cans. All of those things will be coming in the next few weeks and months. So just be patient. You won't be left out. You haven't been left out yet. If you haven't heard from them, no one's heard from Arrow yet. It's coming soon. So thank you very much to our staff for all of their efforts in the goings-on in the county. And we will now turn the time over to Brittany for important calendar dates.
Wednesday, March 16th is ACCA County Day in Montgomery, Alabama. Monday, March 28th, we will have our next commission work session at 5 p.m. with the business meeting immediately following. Monday, April 11th at 5 p.m., we will have a commission work session with the business meeting immediately following. Thursday, April 21st is County Government Day. The commission work session will be at 10 a.m. with the business meeting following. And then Friday, April 22nd through Sunday, April 24th is Elmore County Spring Cleanup Weekend.
All right, thank you. We'll reconvene shortly. All right, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to the Elmore County Commission business meeting dated Monday, March 14, 2022. I'll call this meeting to order. We will begin with an invocation, following which Commissioner Daughtry will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Congregation of the Father, thank you for this beautiful day you've given us, Lord, and thank you for letting us be servants for you, Lord, and going out and spreading our name and working for you in every way, Lord, and being ambassadors for you. Go with us as leaders in the community, Lord, and let us lead in the right way that we may do good for you, Lord, and go and lead and guide directions. And answer that prayer, Lord. Amen.
Amen.
Rutland, we'd like to invite you to come up and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Actually, you'll come right here and just stand on this side of the flag.
Here you go.
We'll all face that way.
No.
Richie, he's coming up
He's
here.
going to come all the way up.
Yeah, Mac wants you up here.
Yeah, we can get a good picture of him with the flag that way. Just stand right there facing the flag, and we'll do the same. We can get a good picture of you from the side. All right, it's up to you now. Here we go.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, Miss Brittany, would you call roll?
Commissioner Hines?
Here.
Commissioner Daughtry?
Here.
Chairman Stubbs?
Here.
Commissioner Mercer?
Here.
Commissioner Lewis?
All right, well, we will begin with our regular business. Is there a motion to approve the minutes of the February 28, 2022 commission meeting?
Motion approved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines?
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry?
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs?
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer?
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the memorandum of warrants for the period of February 19, 2022 through March 4, 2022?
Motion approved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines?
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry?
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs?
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer?
Yes.
Proceeding now with new business. Is there a motion to approve accepting resignation of Janice Wharton from the Wetumpka Impact Crater Commission?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines,
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry,
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve setting a public hearing on Thursday, April 21 at 10 a.m. to consider the proposed vacation by adjoining landowner of an unnamed road off Shadowwood Lane?
Motion approved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines.
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry,
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve awarding bid inquiry 2022-PW7 Tennis Courts Wetumpka Recreational to the lowest responsible bidder?
Motion approved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines.
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry,
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer.
Yes.
Is there a motion to approve the consent docket as presented in the work session?
Motion approved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines.
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry,
Yes.
Chairman Stubbs.
Yes.
Commissioner Mercer.
Yes.
We will bypass the personnel notifications. Are there any additional reports to the commission?
The only thing I'll say is the personnel notifications are a lot smaller than normal, so,
Yes, I
a
do,
lot smaller.
I do agree with that.
This is after our first month of temporary premium pay, so, I have no further comment.
All right, thank you. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Brittany?
Commissioner Hines.
Yes.
Commissioner Daughtry, Chairman Stubbs.
Yes,
Commissioner Mercer.
Yes.
we are adjourned.